Hello, my hardcore heretics, and welcome to WrestleMania 34 in the books part 2. I have the cats here all cute. Oh, here's Alexa. That's why the screen's moving. That's why the camera's moving. Hi, little girl. Cats were here being all cute. I had Gwenny behind me on the chair. I had Alexa behind me in that chair. And then they started just running around whenever I got on camera. So thank you guys. You're in here just causing a ruckus, but when it comes to getting your dad over on YouTube, you guys just disappear. Thank you. I see how your father ranks in your activities. Anyway, so I'm sitting here. If you watched the last video, you know that I had to make an outro for the video just in case I did a part 2. Forgot to make it, so I had to re-record it. So I apologize again for the complete wardrobe change this time and the messy hair, because sitting here editing this, I was like, oh, I never did an intro for part 2. So here's the intro for part 2. It's going to be a good one. Hope you guys watched part 1. If you haven't, I'll link it. It's going to be in the end screens also, probably. I think I'll put it in the end screens. And yeah, you should watch it, because what's part 2 without part 1? So watch both. It was actually going to be one video, but it is too long. I'm not going to make you guys sit through a 40-minute long video, so you get 2 like 20-minute parts. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's get on the video. The next match was Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, good booking. Could have been better. Well, we all expected it was a heel turn. It was looking like Shane McMahon, because how do you have Daniel Bryan come back to in-ring action after all these years just turn heel? It wouldn't really make business sense. However, that would be make more storyline sense, because he is friends with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So either way, we thought one or the other. One of those two would turn on the other one, especially after Daniel Bryan got taken out early on, you know, didn't come back till later. Figured he's going to come back, turn on Shane. But at the same time, then I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, why would he do that? They're not going to have Daniel Bryan's in-ring return have no action. Like, he's not going to have no action in it. So I'm like, okay, he'll come back, go run roughshod on the other two, and then Shane will turn on him. But no such thing. No turn at all. They were loyal to each other and stayed as a team, and did not turn on each other. And good match, but it doesn't make sense. I mean, now I guess they have all these stories like Kevin Owens put his Kevin Steen shirts back up on Pro Wrestling Tees, whatever else. Rumors he's going to go back to the Indies. Probably just part of the reality era of wrestling, and he's just going to end up, you know, back or on Raw or whatever. But it's weird. It's strange. It didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Maybe they just changed it. Like I said, I haven't watched the SmackDown yet, so I don't know if anything happened, you know, building towards this any further. But it was just strange that no one turned heel, especially the way they did. Like with Daniel Bryan just getting injured for a while, I was like, oh, here it comes, good. And I was fine with that. I was hoping Daniel Bryan would turn heel. Like I said, business sense doesn't make a whole lot of sense, no, but storyline sense it does. And for me, it's all about the story, not the business. It's about the story. So probably why I don't have a wrestling company, because for me it's about the story, but whatever. So yeah, like, good booking, just, you know, I'm gonna call it confusing booking, because I'm really not sure. I really wonder how it was supposed to be, if one of them were supposed to turn. Since we all figured it out, they just changed it, which they do sometimes. When we all figure it out, they will oftentimes change it. So I don't know. Confusing booking. We'll see. That could change. That, however the story gets added to, that could change the whole thing. This could just be the beginning of this storyline, or the middle, because the storylines are going on for quite some time. But it could just be the middle of the storyline. It could be the beginning of a new part of the storyline. So we'll stay tuned. For now, I'm just gonna say confusing booking, but potential to be good or bad. Hopefully good. On to the next one. Next up, for the Raw Women's Championship, Alexa Bliss defends it against Nia Jax. Now, good booking. I'm a huge Alexa Bliss fan. She is my favorite, so I wanted her to win, naturally, as a fan. But storyline-wise, you could not have her win. There's no reason, no conceivable reason she should have won. And I'm not talking about size difference. There's a lot of reviewers that I've read, a lot of reviews from reviewers that I've read that are talking about the size difference, and Nia squashed her. No. Alexa Bliss figures out a way to get it done, always. She is the smart heel that always figures out a way, whether it's through devious means or just through sheer smartness and cleverness and craftiness. She always figures out a way to get it done. So size difference does not matter here. But it was booked very well. Alexa Bliss showed that she's a true champion, and it did not squash her by any means. It did not bury her. It showed she's a true champion by putting up a fight against Nia Jax, and that's how it should have been. But for Nia to lose after all that, after the fat shaming and just, you know, disrespectfulness to a friend and you know, all that, after all of that, for Nia to lose, it would have been horrible. That's not a story anybody is interested in. That's like, oh wow, so the asshole bully from high school always gets one over on the fat girl, or, you know, she represented the different girl that got picked on, the different girl, boy, whoever, it doesn't matter. The nerds in school, the people that were different that got picked on over and over again. It was all of our time, because I was like that for a while. So it was all of our time to stand up and say, hey, to the bully, it's not happening. We're not doing this anymore. This is a new way of things right here. And that's what happened. Nia wins, and that's perfect. That's how you have to finish this. Perfect booking. That's how you had to do it. Like I said, a lot of the reviews I read, they had a problem with the size difference, and they thought that Nia should squash her. I completely disagree with that. Just, she's the crafty heel. Alexa's the crafty heel. She's a champion. She's a champion for a reason. She got there for a reason. She's smaller than pretty much everybody, so size difference is not even a nitpick for me. The size difference was just another obstacle for Alexa to overcome, which, even though she didn't win, she did overcome that. She proved that you throw anybody in the ring with her, she's going to put up a fight. So, perfect booking. Perfectly booked. Still kept Alexa looking strong, but went the way the storyline needed to go. On to the next one. Shinsuke versus AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. Good match, as we all knew it would be. Perfectly booked. This at WrestleMania, definitely something we all wanted. Definitely something. So that part of it was booked. There were good and bad to it. The match itself being put up, that's good booking. We needed to see that, especially now that fans are more knowledgeable about the sport. And we know that they had a lengthy feud in Japan, and we know all about that, and we've seen the matches. WrestleMania, that's a perfect match for it. What was bad was AJ winning. Shinsuke has come up time and time again to go after that belt and lose, to do something and lose, and that sucks. Won the Royal Rumble just to go to WrestleMania and lose. That sucks. It's kind of like the male version of the Asuka Charlotte storyline. Now, granted, what's nice, at the end it was perfectly booked. Shinsuke going low, and boom, a low blow to AJ. Telling me we ain't having this. You know, we ain't having this. So that continues the feud, which is nice. I mean, Shinsuke winning the belt still would have continued the feud, because, you know, rematch clause and all. But hey, whatever. Still continues the feud, which is good. Once again, I haven't watched SmackDown, so I don't fully know everything. Maybe this happened, but good booking would be, yeah, okay, this is how you save it. Shinsuke lost, sure. He went heel and did that because he realized no matter what he does, he comes this close to the belt and then cannot grab that gold ring. So he had to go heel, and he's going to try some different tactics to do it. And Shinsuke's good as a heel. So, I mean, people are still going to love him regardless. But, like, when Shinsuke does it, it doesn't necessarily even feel heel. It just feels like, oh, yeah, it's Shinsuke. Because he has that kind of vibe about him. Like, oh, you're supposed to be a face, but you're a little off. So, bad booking. Good to book the match. Bad booking with the Shinsuke losing. I think he deserved a WrestleMania moment, but that's just me. Whatever. We'll see. It could be turned around, so we will see. Stay tuned. And on to the next one. The Raw Tag Team Championships. The Bar defending against Braun Strowman and little kid Nicholas. I'm not going to talk about this much. Waste WrestleMania match. I don't know, especially with, I did read about him being stripped afterwards. I don't understand what the whole point was. Why not just go with Elias? That was another thing. That was bad booking, having Elias come out and get beat up. You know, another guy that's over with the crowd and just squash him. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, so why even I don't know. Why not give him a WrestleMania? Like, why not have somebody give us a WrestleMania moment, have somebody come back or something? Not the Big Show. That was a worry, but like somebody we weren't expecting, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I would have did there. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what route they were going here, but it was nice. I haven't read anything about Nicholas, so I don't know if he's like a Make-A-Wish kid or what, but it was nice to give him that moment. That was really awesome for him, and that was awesome they did that. Like, I don't want to take away from it, because I feel like an asshole even saying bad things about the match, because that kid is going to have that moment forever for the rest of his life. Like, that is an awesome moment, and despite the fact that I know it would be a bad storyline, if they came to me and said, hey, do you want to be Braun Strowman's tag team partner and win the championship? So, like, hell yeah, I do. Sign me up. I can get in the ring, throw me around, I don't care. That'd be like a dream come true for me. So, like, I'm not going to hate it too much, like, especially that little kid, that young of an age. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how awesome that would be for him? So that was an awesome moment for him. Overall, though, I don't know why they did it. I don't know why they did it. It made no sense to me. Bad booking overall, but made for a good WrestleMania moment. So I'm not going to talk too much about that, because I don't want to ruin the kid's moment or anything. Just weird. Just very weird. The main event of the night for the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar defending against Roman Reigns. Now, good booking. Good booking. Good and bad. It was bad because obviously we're all like, oh, Roman's gonna win. Oh, actually, no, I did. I don't remember if I mentioned in the last match that Braun and Nicholas won the tag team championships. Just, he's a little kid. He's a 10-year-old kid. At this point, you've probably read everything about WrestleMania, so if you're watching this, you're just watching for fun, but I just want to make sure you get the results, too. I don't want to be accused of not giving you the results. Anyway, back to the main event. So, good and bad booking. We all thought Roman Reigns was going to win. That's why I was like, poor booking. But, for me as a fan, I want a champion that's full-time. I want someone's going to be there. I want my World Heavyweight Championship to be there every night. Or almost every night, at least. There might be some nights that it won't be, but I'd like it to be there most nights. We don't have that with Brock Lesnar. Granted, like I said earlier, the fact that Brock isn't there with the championship every night really, really gives importance to the IC title, which is awesome, but it's the Universal Championship. It should be there every night. So as much as I don't like Roman Reigns, I was like, you know what? Roman's a hard worker. I won't ever take that away from him. Roman Reigns is a hard worker. Do I like that he's been given the push he's given? No. But he is a hard worker. I will not sit here and say that he's not, because he is. But despite not liking him, I was like, you know what? He can win it, feud with somebody else, and at least gets the title back on Raw, back there every night. Sucks because that means Brock's going to UFC, but at least we have a full-time champ. And that was the main thing. Like, I was like, I don't want Brock to go. I love Brock. I don't love that he's a part-time champ, but I love Brock. They went a completely different way on us. Was it a great match? No, I mean, it was actually really fun to watch. It was a really good match to watch. Just, man, Brock whooped that ass again. And that kind of buries Roman. But going into the match, like I said, I wanted Roman to win, just so we have a full-time champ. But as soon as the bell rang, I was like, no, I can't. I don't want him as my champ, sorry. I'll take a part-time champ, and I cheered for Brock. And it happens every time. They always put Brock up against somebody I don't like, and I'm like, at least we'll get a full-time champ. And I'm like, yeah. As soon as the match starts, like, never mind. Let's go Brock. Fuck him up. So, Brock won, and it was kind of a curveball. Like, we all thought Roman was going to win. We thought Brock was done. We thought Roman was going to win, and that was going to be it. Now they have a match, the greatest Royal Rumble, which I'm sure now, finally, Roman Reigns is probably going to win it. If he doesn't, they really need to reevaluate, because as much as I don't like Roman Reigns, that's their boy, that's their poster boy, their go-to guy. If they have him get beat by Brock again, you might as well just scrap Roman Reigns and pick somebody else. I almost wonder if that's what they're doing. Because, I mean, he's not over with the crowd. He isn't. But at least, like, I'll admit, Marks can't admit this, but, like, I'll admit that at least 50% of the crowd is cheering for Roman. He has a lot of fans, just those of us that don't like him are a lot louder about it. But I think it's a good booking. I saw a lot of reviewers are talking bad about it. I think it was good booking. It was nice because it was unexpected. We didn't expect that. Despite the fact that, yes, we still have a part-time champion. Did you see that coming? Because I sure as hell didn't. I kept hoping, but I was like, when's Roman winning? When's Roman winning? That almost ruined the match, but it was good overall. But just expecting sitting there like, when's Roman winning? That kind of ruined the match for me. I'm like, well, Roman's obviously winning, so just get it over with already. But it was booked good. Brock winning was a huge shock, probably the biggest shock of the night. Nobody saw that coming. No, why would you see it coming? We all thought he was done, you know. But look what happened. Look what happened. It's just, I like it. I don't know. I am more than fine with it. It was the surprise we needed. Unfortunately, we're not going to have that surprise at the Greatest Royal Rumble now, but as important as that event kind of is for WWE, WrestleMania is more important, so the surprise was needed there, and that was nice. It was great to see that. It was great to not be right for a change. It was great to say, yeah, Roman Reigns is winning, and then not win. Like, that was just awesome to see. So, hey, it is what it is. You can hate it, love it, whatever. It's still a part-time champ that's probably going to be, you know, losing anyway. Plus, there's all this controversy now that I was reading about with the with him having the confrontation with Vince and Shane. So who knows what's happening with that? Who knows if that's reality era stuff or if that's actually real? So we'll see, I guess, right? We will see. That's why we keep watching. That's why we keep reading about it to find out. Anyway, so I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. Just please watch the video before the first part of this that I was telling you about earlier, where it kind of explains why I did this. I felt really good about this. I've tried to review matches before. I've tried to review them and talk about them. And like the matches themselves, like, oh, good back and forth action, overall good match, or that was boring, overall bad match. But like, it doesn't feel right because that's not me. I don't care about that. I care about the story, the progression. I want to watch a good match, but the storyline progression is what's important to me. So that's why I was like, you know what, like trying to do the review, I recorded like half a review and then just got rid of it. But trying to do that review, the main thing that kept coming back in each match was the bad booking. So I was like, you know what? I want to talk about the booking of wrestling. It's a hell of a lot more fun for me, and I think it feels a hell of a lot more natural. And to me, it did. Like, this felt good. I really enjoyed recording this a lot more than recording like my reviews I tried to do before. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you did. Let me know what you thought about the pay-per-view overall, and what you thought about the booking, the matches, whatever. You probably think I'm wrong in some cases. I know there's a lot of Undertaker fans that are going to think I'm wrong. I'm right about it, but you're entitled to your opinion, so I want to hear them. Drop some likes, no dislikes, even if you like The Undertaker, because it's bad karma. I don't want you to have bad karma. I want you to have good karma, because I'm a good person, and I'd like good things to happen to you. Also, please share. Sharing is what gets me out there. It's what is going to give me the chance to do this for full time, hopefully, as a job, as an actual job. Most importantly, don't just have a great day. Have a hardcore day. Oh, and that's WrestleMania 34 in the books. That's the outro I wanted to fit in there somewhere, and then I started doing my regular outro. We'll figure it out. If this show sticks around, this segment sticks around, we'll figure out the outro. But that's the outro for now. So thank you guys, and goodbye.